Traction. Need a sexual healing. Open up and I'm stealing like that's right. See, I'm working trying to get millions.
Hold up. Just hold up. Just hold. Let me whisper. Just hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It's a new beginning, baby. What's going on, people? What it is, what it do. It's your boy LA and AC Boo. We about to do it again for Wacky Wednesday. So, without further ado, welcome to the home of the. You know what? Let me just take a pause for a minute, because these election results is just. I thought we had to vote by yesterday. Welcome to the home of the organically fabricated, culturally uncultured, specifically unspecified, unradio podcast of No, I'm Right. And you're here with your two dynamic duo, the cousins that be in the place to be in with the man you came to see, hosted by the LA Runs Dallas and your girl AC. And we are hashtag get out for this election of 2020. That's for Mr. 45. We are all hashtagging NIRGETOUT. Trend it, baby. Hashtag again. No, I'm Right says get out. Yeah. And the reason why we are naming this show NIRGETOUT is because the presidential election is here. And everything is lit up blue.
Azul.
I don't know if you know what colors that mean, but let me explain how this works. There's Republicans and there's Democrats, okay? The Republicans' color is red. The Democrats' color is blue. Red is represented by the incumbent president, Donald J. Trump. Blue is representative of Joe Schmo Biden, okay? And last I checked, if we go down these electoral votes right now, we see that the incumbent, Donald J. Trump, Mr. 45 himself, a.k.a. Chester Cheetah, has 213 electoral votes. Well, that's all right, shabby and all. That's all right. But your boy, Joe Beezy, Mr. Biden, has checked in with 243 electoral votes. Now, there are some people that are already saying, well, you can go ahead and get Joe Arizona because he ain't looking good for Trump. And then some people in Nevada said, you can go ahead and get Joe Nevada because he ain't looking good for Trump. Either way it go, Trump going to have to do a major turnaround in these states in order to bring that 213 to match it up. You know what? I would just say that it seems like in the long game, Mr. President comes up a little bit short. So, AC, we going to just hop it right into women in the news because I want you to give us what we can use. I know you've been keeping up with it. So, without further ado, let's kick into our first segment. Women in News, starring AC. Now, your host, AC. Yeah. Brought to you by No, I'm Right.
Horrible. I mean, like, honestly, the only thing that I can really focus on right now is the election. But to highlight women in news, the Delta Sigma Thetas went out big. They wore their pearls and chucks in recognition of the running mate.
Okay.
Miss Kamala.
Okay, then, okay.
Yeah.
So Kamala is up there representing everything, doing her thing.
Doing her thing.
Okay. And so it looks like I see people that's checking in trying to make it that 264 mark. I don't know if that's official. AC, can you go ahead and give us live update to confirm if it's official? That
It's official. It's officially
So-
264
so-
to 214.
So Biden has captured Arizona.
He has.
Okay.
He has.
So if I can do my math correctly, you need 270 electoral votes to become the president of these United States. Is that correct?
Yes, that's very correct.
So if we do the math and we say that Joe Biden has 264 electoral votes, how many votes would he have to go?
6.
6. Okay. So if we took the incumbent Donald J. Trump and he has 200 and it says 14 because in Rhode Island, I think they have the interjudicial whatever mess that you can have an electoral college within an electoral. What the hell we doing? What if it's a state? It's a state. Why? We ain't even got time. I don't have time today.
Well, you know, Rhode Island only has 4 electoral votes.
But
So it don't really.
He was at 213 and 214
Yeah.
now because we ain't got time. They don't make no. No, it don't make no sense. Just know it. Damn, got an extra. What? Yeah, it's too small to have extra anything.
It's too.
You supposed to get extras to big ass states like California and Texas and Alaska and all
Well,
that.
now I will say that California and Texas have the 2 largest electoral votes.
That's true,
Yes.
but they ain't got split electoral college like you know. You got
No, they don't.
you got Texas Light, and then you got Texas. You know what I'm saying? You have all that. But anyway, so he got his 214, and the
He got a
math-
strong 214.
a strong 214 that he holding on to for dear life that he had way early this morning when he came
Yeah.
out
He been
and
message
claimed
yesterday.
victory.
Right.
He said, "We
Finna throw this big ass
we
party
finna
on
do
the
the
White
thing.
House lawn.
Eyes president again.
Yeah.
Don't look at the screen. It's fake news.
Yeah, it's fake news.
As usual, I've been telling y'all for 4 years now about fake news and what you see is fake. We're going to stop voting. We're not going to even keep voting anymore. There's no point in voting anymore. We're going to stop voting right now.
Yeah. That's y'all president, though.
Mr. President, you are aware that voting stopped when the polls closed.
Right.
Ain't nobody was voting at 2, 3 in the morning
No.
when you came out and claimed victory. How you gonna stop something that's already passed? It's you can't stop you can't stop the evolution of man. It already happened. You can't stop invention of the wheel. It already happened. You can't stop Obama's presidency that you hate him so much because it already happened. And as much as you try to trump our past president, he had a longer term than you.
Boom!
It seems like Miss USA liked her dark meat a little better than her orange, huh? You don't like that, you don't like that? Well, guess what? You finna get out of here. That boy, hey, I can't understand. How you gonna sue a whole state?
A whole state.
I mean, a state is where people live. You think about that. On your next taxes, if you live in, what's the state? No, you can't do Wisconsin because they already bought them.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Have they even came in yet?
No, Friday.
You can't. How you suing them for what might happen? You might win the state and you already got a lawsuit at the door.
He's suing them just in case.
You got Pennsylvania. Was it North Carolina, one of them too?
Georgia.
It was Georgia, which is still getting you already trying to sue Georgia.
And Michigan.
And Michigan. Michigan the only one out of them 3 that done tabulated up the votes.
That's it.
And you trying to sue them.
Yeah.
How you sue a whole state? I mean, like, them folks gonna see on their taxes. Let's go list all their taxes, okay? And then at the end of their taxes, it's gonna say Trump lawsuit, 12%.
Sued by a sore loser.
I wish I would pay taxes over Mr. Squatter's rights. Ain't no way. How you have squatters' rights in the White House?
In the White House.
You were elected to be there in the first place. That's the only place that you can live where people got to vote you in there. And how you gonna say you ain't leaving?
Look, Donald Trump gonna be like Madea was on Diary of a Mad Black Woman when she went through the house and cut everything in half.
That brother said
He go down the White House.
ain't going nowhere. Yeah. And he gonna push this all the way until I don't even think he gonna show up when it's time to hand the reins over to Biden in January. He ain't gonna show up.
He gonna be held up in the White House. He gonna be in the bunker.
He gonna do he broadcasting from the location of the White House. Biden, you know that you didn't win correctly. I don't even matter. It's just fake
I don't
news.
agree with this.
It's a double cross from the American people. I don't get it. I'm just going to say it's fine. The better man did not win. It didn't happen. With my little teeth, it didn't happen.
Well, here's the deal.
It did not happen. It was wrong. And I is wrong. I'm going to speak in my teeth. It's wrong. And it's fine. Because the true president lives on with orange and teeth all the time. I'm the best president ever. You're never going to beat me. You're the worst president of all time, and you haven't even got in the office yet. I just know it. And I talked about your children. That was my downfall. And I said coronavirus wasn't a real thing. You don't have to mask up. Mask down. Okay? Mask down. No mask up. Mask down with these teeth. Okay? I just don't see.
You make me sick. You make me entirely all the way sick.
I'm just saying, the man, I'm talking about, it's like, it's a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if the White House don't want you no more, you just gotta leave, man. How we got to evict the president? Never in life have I seen a president need to be evicted. But this is the first time. So, congratulations, America. Y'all did 4 years of the most dumb thing that y'all could do. And with last night, you guys have totally redeemed yourself. Congratulations to the American public for using that noodle and saying, okay, the joke has gone far enough. Let's get back to real deal, okay? Thank y'all for doing that for us, because I don't know what I'd have done with another foe. I just
Turn
don't
orange.
know what I would have done with another foe.
Eventually, we all would be orange.
Can you imagine how... I think he's the first president that might actually have his Secret Service put in a 2 weeks. Because you know when you're a president, you live out your term, you get Secret Service for life. I think the Secret Service is just gonna watch Mr. Trump. It was a fantastic opportunity.
It's been great.
Wingstop general manager. It's been my dream job forever to run Wingstop. So just gonna have to leave. You know what I'm saying? Just give it all up, just for him. So. Congratulations, y'all. Expect change. There's real change coming. So, I'm sure that we have not heard the last of Donald J. Trump. I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, with his buddy Howard.
Oh.
No, the guy on the internet radio, Howard Stern.
Oh.
Okay. So, from my understanding, Howard Stern and Donald Trump are getting into business together to create their own news network.
What? They're not trying to develop an old White House?
Remember, he called CNN the Clinton News Network. He is against them. He thinks Fox has gone soft. They gone a little too far left. So he's going to create his own news network. And it's going to be luxurious with lots of teeth.
And perfect.
And orange. And the best, it's already highly rated, and it's not even out yet. So expect that if you like news, which we have.
Fake news, if you like fake.
Yeah, the fake news, FNN.
FNN. Fake News Network.
Absolutely. So congratulations on that front.
Yeah.
Let's now switch over to our correspondent, AC. Giving it away to AC for women in sports. So here's your host, AC.
Woo, woo.
What we got on sports?
I don't know nothing about sports this week.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You have to know something about sports because
I'm tired.
last Sunday
I'm tired.
there was a hilarious new episode.
I didn't hear it.
Of
I wasn't there.
Playing football in the NFL. Okay, that's what it was called. Okay,
I don't think that was playing.
In prime time too, at 7:15 p.m.
I think that was practice.
Central Standard Time. There was a hilarious blooper reel called "Playing in the NFL," starring Ben DiNucci. Hey, opa! Forget about it. It's Ben DiNucci. Okay. Yeah. I run the Cowboys, the offense. I throw an interception. I fumbled the ball. Ben DiNucci.
How do you? Okay.
In sports.
How do you throw in? How do you manage? Let's say that. How do you manage to throw more interceptions than you've thrown touchdowns?
Well, it's a lot of people to do that. In all fairness,
damn,
Ben DiNucci is just one of the many. Okay, now I want to know what type of football is called when you throw the ball like this.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see how many sidearms. I thought that was for your good. I didn't think that was for slinging footballs. I didn't know what I thought.
I thought that was for like shooting dice. Like, ow.
It was the most hilarious display of quarterbacking that I've seen in some time.
I can't even say that was quarterbacking. I think he was just
He was back there and he said 180.
What?
And I
Blue 42.
I was floored when I saw that. I was like, and they talked and it's something's wrong when your own team hear your name in the press. So what you guys think about Ben DiNucci? They're like, Ben, huh? Something's up when you doing interviews and when people say your name, man, you start laughing at the Ben, huh? Good old Ben. Oh my, that was exactly what, and I'm talking about Andy Dalton. Well, maybe even better. Here's how great it is with the Cowboys. Okay, so not only does Ben DiNucci run out of that game, then you're thinking like, okay, well, it's all right. Andy Dalton is going to come back because they got the Steelers who are undefeated. And that's who the Cowboys play this Sunday. So you're like, okay, Andy Dalton has come back. And then you look at the news wire, you're like,
nope.
Andy Dalton is out due to COVID. So the backup quarterback who was supposed to come back has COVID.
I'm not watching football.
So now he can't play. So all you got is Ben DiNucci left. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, they said, okay, well, we're not going to. Your own owner of the team says, I think it was a little over his head. I don't think he was quite ready for the game. No! You drafted this young man to replace Cooper Rush, who was the backup to Dak last year. Because you said that we got to do better. Cooper ain't the answer. But guess what the Cowboys did? They went inside Cooper Rush to the practice squad. And now Cooper Rush is going to be competing with Garabelli or whatever his name is for the starting position in this Sunday's game against the Steelers. Oh, my God. If I ain't tuned in to any other game, I'm tuning into this one. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Your number one Cowboy fan is looking at you right here in the camera. But the Cowboys is like my children. And you got to be real about your children, okay? When they ain't you let them know, look, you ain't getting by with that with me. So I will be watching and laughing while all the rest of these Cowboy fans get mad. I'm the Cowboy fan that's going to be laughing because this is what they get. I told their ass about their defense last year and the year before and the year before. I told their ass about the offensive line the year before that. When it started to deteriorate, they ain't do nothing about it. So guess what? Ha, ha, ha. No, so that's how that goes. Let's see. I guess we can, that wraps up sport. You ain't got nothing else? You done with that?
I'm done.
Giannis, from what I understand,
okay,
Giannis is trying to get away from Milwaukee, which is reasonable. Who wants to live in Milwaukee except nobody? So he's trying to get away from Milwaukee, and Milwaukee has said that you're going to have to get him the house fiance. They want everything you got if you want him. Your star player, what you had for dinner, what's in the refrigerator, your whatever's left in gas in your car. You're going to have to give it up for him.
Okay.
All right, AC, so done with sports. Okay, now it's time to get with it.
Let's do it.
It's time for another episode of Relationships on a non-relationship show about relationships, okay?
It's the fun part.
And today's topic is online dating.
Oh, shit.
Y'all might want to tune in for this one, okay? Because it's going to get live right now. Online dating. So, let me sum up online dating for you.
Sounds like you've had an experience.
I went and dabbled into the online dating because I wanted to see what's going on, because it's the wave. It's been the wave for a while. You know, I've had a relationship that was quite long that came from social media and stuff like that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
You learned something new about your cousin?
So I wanted to go into the specific online dating so I can find out what's really popping with online dating. So I go on one of the many sites, the hookup.com or the letsmakewhoopee.org and
Let's Make Whoopee.
You know,
that's real?
canwebetype.net, you know.
Okay.
I went to a couple of those and just filled out the information, you know, because it's very easy. You go have your name, you got your age, you got stuff about you, like if you have children and, you know, what your occupation is, where you may have graduated from, you know, a section to write a little something about yourself and what you're looking for, you know.
Autobiography.
Yeah, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of this, that, the stuff that you would get asked on a regular basis. Just lay it on out there.
So now you get to lie in black and white.
Lie, truth, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'm not here to judge. So, as I'm scrolling through the list of candidates that they have there, the one theme that I'm seeing is that all these women either want to tell you, if you don't like BBW, click that X, or if you got X amount of kids, swipe left, or I'm only dating black men, so no offense to anybody else, but if you ain't black, don't bother. Or if you ain't read my profile, we ain't got nothing to talk about, don't hate or WYD me to death, XYZ, etc., etc. So what I've noticed first is that none of these women want to actually attract any men.
I was going to say they're already unattractive.
Okay. None of these women are looking to be attractive to any men first and foremost.
Not at all.
Because if that's how you starting out your profile with rules and regulations,
you don't want to
and
be bothered
and all this, you I mean, these profiles be full of information, and they just simply are doing everything to tell you to walk away. Another thing I've noticed.
and you still don't walk away.
Another thing, because this is fascinating to me, okay? It's quite fascinating. Another thing I've noticed is the pictures that women allow to put on the page for them, okay? Now, you have some women who are taking very nice photos and, you know, give you a couple of selfies, some full bodies and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then you got some that likes to put filters and all that kind of stuff. Here's my problem. If I'm looking at you first through this app, I need to know what you look like. Okay. If you have bats on your cheek with pumpkins around it saying Happy Halloween, if you have a heart eyes, or if you have rosy cheeks with fake lipstick on your lips, or clown mask face, or I don't know, sparkles, or if some type of headdress, or if you have a mask on your face as the profile. Do I really have to tell your ass to show how you look? Why do you have all that on your profile page? Ma'am, I don't know how the hell you look. That's a nice mask. Oh, that's creative that you look like a kitten, but that's not who you are. I don't understand. I don't even know. I'm just befuddled. I don't get it. How can you find anybody to find attractiveness in you, and you're not even a human? You're an alien as your profile pic. That don't make any sense. None at all. Okay, that's the next observation I got.
A human octopus.
The last observation I noticed is that when you have to click the accept, I'm interested or not interested, as women want to call it, the saying is, if I'm not, let me know, AC. The saying is, make it make sense, right?
Oh gosh.
So, if you see, match with who you supposed to match with, okay? If you look like fishing holes.
What?
Going to fishing holes is a regular occurrence for you. And you see a man that's standing next to a sports car, or he's dressed dapper down while you're wearing Dickies and overalls and you're on the back of a horse, it's probably not going to be a connection. If you're a guy that has your profile picture as a blur, with looks like you in the middle of a battle rap while smoking weed in the picture, and it's a woman on here accepting a master's degree and having her children throw up roses in the air and catching that for Mother's Day or something, it's probably not a match, dog. So can we make this make sense? Because it don't. It ain't no way that Susan, looking like she's straight from Wyoming, should be clicking on like on my picture as a match.
She might want to try something different.
Susan.
She want to try something
Rebecca,
different.
Sally, Veronica.
Wait a minute now.
And,
you know snow bunnies, they want to.
I ain't just talking about them. I'm talking about Guadalupe, Heatherlina. I'm talking about all of them. And I ain't just talking about them. I'm talking about Bonquisha, Sarah Donica. I'm talking about y'all too. If it don't make sense, you must just quit.
Okay.
Quit. Don't do it to yourself, because as much as you don't want to be embarrassed, neither do I. So let me tell you this story that I had from one of my conversations, because I had to take it further. I had to actually have some dialogue too. So one lady seemed attractive enough, wrote quite a lengthy bio about, things she didn't like, dislike, whatever.
Did you read through all of it?
I read the bio. It was, like she's not 420 friendly. She's
like weed.
She wants somebody that has substance to her conversation. Get in my head before you get in my bed type of vibe.
So she was a sapiosexual.
That's what they say. All that going on on her page. No problem, because I'm not scared of any type of conversation with a female. So we exchanged conversations. So how you doing? Fine, you, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Then we get to what you got going on today. And she says, watching the election, getting some food ready for the night, watching the polls get counted up and tabulated, see where the electoral votes go to. Okay. So I said, okay, that's cool. She said, yeah, did you vote? I said, absolutely. Early voted. Want to make sure the vote was in.
Did she ask you who you voted for?
Let me tell the story. She then moved forward. After I said, yes, I voted early vote, she said, Okay, great. Who'd you vote for?
Oh.
I'm sorry, you had me on hold because you was talking to your cousin? Or you talking to your mama or your friend? Like, who you talking? You typed it by mistake. You know that? You typed your comment by mistake. I was talking to you. Who you vote for?
Who you vote for?
What time is it? I just don't understand. I'm sorry? Huh? Eye emojis? Big eye emojis. Huh? Is what I wrote. And she said, why you sending me the eye emojis? Who did you vote for? Okay. So not to be scared of any confrontation at all, I said, oh, I wrote in a candidate. Somebody off the top of my head that I thought was pretty cool. That would be nice to have as a president. I wrote in The Rock. If you smell
what The Rock is cooking. Did you do the eyebrows?
So this young lady did not seem to either know The Rock or know what funny was about, because that didn't sit well with her. So she said, are you serious? What a waste. Do you really think that's going to make a difference? You must have voted for Trump, had to, because there's no way you did that. Oh, okay. I said,
how long you been knowing her? Or talking to her?
This is the conversation that we just started.
Oh, okay.
I told you how you doing, etc., etc.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is where we're at.
All right.
So then I said, LOL. I actually am just joking with you. I voted for one of the candidates that was already pre-printed on the paper. You must have ties with North Korea or something like that, or Russia.
Damn.
No. I actually haven't visited those. My passport doesn't have a stamp from those countries. And then she says, well, who did you vote for?
So she was acting.
I said, ma'am, you want to know anything about me? I'm a Virgo. I like long walks on the beach. You know, I have an affinity to Boston cream pie. Anything. You don't want to know nothing about me? You just going to ask me who I vote for? Well, watch this move. So then she said, you can go.
Wait, but you texted her? You were texting her on the phone?
Okay, now I'm confused because I'm at home. So I don't know where I thought I was, but apparently she knew where I was more than I knew it, because she advised me that I was allowed to leave by telling me you can go.
That's a good one.
And I'm sitting here like, go? So I wrote her, go, 6 question marks. Where am I going? And I waited for a response. And next thing I know, the message disappeared.
What?
So I guess when you unmatch from someone you matched with, it goes away like it never happened.
I wish dating was like that face to face. That would be awesome.
Oh my goodness. So, again, I didn't expect anything from it. I just simply wanted to see what the hubbub was about. And that's what the hubbub was about. Because I did not reveal my electoral voting candidate.
You can go.
You can go. So I am going to politely dismiss everything and everybody from here on out with those 3 words. So I'd like to thank you, Miss Unfriendly to 420, and read my. I'd like to thank you for the best phrase that I've heard in a while. You can go. That was hilarious. And yes, my friend Catherine, I should have said bye then.
Bye then.
So, with all that being said, I'd like to open up the forum for discussion on online dating. I don't know, cousin, if you've had any, but I'm here to tell you that I have made another vote.
Okay.
And my vote is that women are the absolute worst at online dating. I know that y'all run into fellas that I've heard are not fellas. I know y'all run into fellas that, you know, catfish and all that. I think women are the absolute worst when it comes to online dating. Y'all are mean. You are unapproachable. You talk shit before you even get to the... let me tell you another thing.
After one experience, though.
Here's another thing, okay? On the online dating front.
Listen.
What I know... Okay, remember I told you how you had to fill some information in?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to fill in a little information. That kind of cuts through the rigmarole. Okay? So you start a conversation, you match with somebody. Oh, hey, handsome, like your smile, all that stuff. Okay, cool. You know, you're looking good there, Black King and all that. You cut it out, Queen. You cut it out, girl. All that, you know, you go through all that or whatever. So then as the conversation progresses, you know, they want to ask you, tell you about yourself.
Okay.
You want me to tell you about myself. So I'm looking at this whole page right here, and it has about myself on there.
Oh.
Matter of fact, the title of it is called About Myself. And you hop into the box of dialogue and ask me to tell you about myself. Okay. I'll go with it. I don't want to be difficult. So I go ahead and roll with it. Give some information. They comment on said information. And then I get this. So what are you in here for?
Are y'all in prison? Y'all serving time together.
What am I in where for? What brings you to this site? It's called datenow.com. The hell you think I'm here for? It's a dating site. What kind of a question? What am I here for? Well, yeah, I mean, like, what brings you here to this site? Nigga. Okay. So what are you looking for?
Not you.
Let's see.
Not you.
On the beginning page with the picture of me, guess what it has there?
Looking for?
What are you looking for?
Really? No, they
And
don't.
I'm like, so I can't do it no more. So after, running that experiment a little while, I got to know it. I'm sorry. I got to know it. And I had to start going back, because I especially got to know it because I was seeing these same women who will be asking these questions have specifically on their page in the bio, asterisk, please read in all caps.
Oh, and then they turn around.
Don't you move another step. Stop. Before you go further, read here and all that kind of shit. So, for you to be asking me, what am I here for? It's ridiculous. And then, not only that, what are you looking for? And it has a section that says right there. You can say smash and dash. You can say for a good time, friends, chatting, who you voted for. You can put anything in that section. And it has the information right there. So you know what happens when I refer them to the profile?
They read it?
Hey, girl, you wish 2 + 2 was 4. They come back and it's either A, well, you ain't got to get funny. I was just asking because when men put stuff there, it say one thing, but they really mean another. Or it'll be, well, I read that, but I really wanted you to tell me, like, what brings you to online dating versus dating naturally, where you would run into somebody, what? Nigga.
Who's naturally dating these women?
Let me make sure. Testing 1 2. Let me tell you something. I don't know what you mean. I only know what your ass right. Your ass asked me what was I looking for, and so did the app. So guess what? I had to answer one person's question before I answered yours, and the app said answer mine. And I put it on there so you ain't had to ask for it. You knew my name. You called me by name. So if you can call me by name, that lets me know you can read. So if you can read the section that say what I'm looking for. And don't come getting no attitude because somebody directs your ass to something you need to read. What kind of person goes to a restaurant that's highly known and popular? It says wings and more. And you ask the waiter when it comes up and sits you down and they say, how can I help you? Yes, can you tell me what you sell to eat? Nigga. We don't have no sponsor tonight, so I'm going all out tonight. We don't have no sponsors. There's no Toyota. There's no Windex. We ain't got none of them tonight. Nigga. Are you serious? You went to a restaurant that says just burgers. What do you guys sell to eat? Get your kid, get out of here. I mean, like, right. What? I can't. AC.
Huh?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Don't do it. You ain't got to do
Because it's 100% of women. And like I said 2 shows ago, that you're just trying to choose the lesser of the bad situation.
So you're trying to vote.
Right. That's why I brought online dating up today. Segue into what current events are. Men are simply choosing the less of a bad situation. Okay. And out of all these women that you can choose from in online dating, they all terrible. No. You just have to figure out which one is the least terrible.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely. This is open forum.
Okay. My question is this. Online dating has been around for how long now?
Man, since Nelly was saying country grammar.
Right? Okay, so it would seem to me, and I'm not, I would never ever claim to be the smartest person in the world.
Good.
But it seems to me, jackass.
How you open the door and I walk through it and you had a problem with it? Sorry, go ahead.
It just seems to me that there shouldn't really be any more online dating candidates because online dating has been around for so long. I would think that all the good candidates are taken.
Well, now, come on. Now, we got to be, I'll agree with the ladies that online dating is a pool of Thotville and Casanova town, you know, where they got you pick of the litter. There is some, I found out that it's called hookups. Okay. So when you go online dating, everybody automatically thinks that you're there for a hookup.
Is that when you get something free?
That's a jump off, if you will. That's a one night stand.
Oh, so they
that's what the no hookups is what I kept seeing as well in online dating. No hookups. So apparently it don't matter what the hell a man writes in his profile. You know what?
They still gonna ask
Women think that it's all bull. They don't believe a word of. They don't even believe it's your name. So your name is L.A. I'm like.
Well, that's not what's on your birth certificate. Maybe that's what she means.
No. And then it'd be next. So you're a black man?
No, I just got one of my homeboys on my profile.
Right. Says here you're in Dallas. So you're what part of Texas you're in? Ma'am, if you just don't trust it, don't do it. I don't. Why is all? If you, I'm glad that came.
So then, how do you online date? How do you converse with somebody online? If everything is in your profile, then what do you talk about?
You can talk about.
If you're not talking about hooking up.
If you have in there that I like XYZ, let's say somebody says, I feel the perfect breakfast food is pancakes. Ooh, and then they bring that up, and let's say I'm a recently fired co-host to a top radio podcast with receding hairline, boring personality, and roll the coattails of somebody that's very awesome for the longest time until I just couldn't do it anymore.
Don't do it.
For example.
Don't do it.
For example. So let's just say, if we're gonna use a name, Nate.
Oh.
Just if I just threw a name out there, let's just say my name was Nate. Okay? And Nate, as Nate, I go online dating. Okay? And so I see that somebody says that their favorite breakfast food is pancakes. Outside of a failing radio podcast career, I want to be a chef one day. Okay. Now, I'm knocking on the door of 55, but hey, and there still may be a few years left, and I might achieve that goal of being a chef at the local DISD cafeteria. So,
you ain't shit. We're
just throwing up analogies. That's all we're doing. We're just throwing up analogies. So here I am, seeing this girl say her favorite breakfast is pancakes. And then I get on there and say, hey, I noticed that your favorite breakfast is pancakes. And,
is that the voice of Nate?
What a Nate would sound like,
All right.
As an acclaimed private but non-private, profitable, no-profit chef. I enjoy, Belgian waffles. So I just was interested to know, what is it that makes you feel that pancakes would be the favorite breakfast food of choice? Because I feel pancakes are slightly flawed. I mean, they're fluffy and they're hard. But it all depends. There's so many ways to mess a pancake. I may be that guy. So therefore, that's a conversation piece. Pancakes brought about conversation.
Okay.
So there's plenty of things to talk about. But as I said, AC, you ain't got to sit up there and see that if a person say that they're here for a relationship, you don't need to ask them what you hear. Because 9 times out of 10, the women's gonna say, well, hey, well, men don't always say what they want. They don't mean what they say or whatever. Okay, so then you think everything I'm gonna say is a lie. So then, why are you asking me any questions? It's all bullshit. Why do you think why do women think that a man is gonna tell them the truth that they was lying? Don't that defeat the purpose of the lie? The lie is for you not to know the truth. So because you came out and asked me, are you really looking for a relationship? Nah, I was really just bullshitting. What man is gonna do that? If I'm saying that I'm looking for a relationship and I'm just trying to look for some relations, I'm not gonna tell you that. Because that ruins my chance to finagle you out some relations.
It might not. You got some women out there that's looking for relations.
Nobody got time for all them caveats and them what ifs and maybes. Okay? I'm putting relationship down, and I don't mean it, I'm going to lie till I die.
Oh my God.
You know why? Because there's a person in office that we using the hashtag NIRGETOUT that's been lying for 4 years and getting away with it.
Oh gosh.
So no, absolutely not.
See what you did, Donald J?
Ladies, if you're gonna date online, go in it with the glass half full approach. If a man shows you that he ain't about shit, then you find that out and you just keep pushing.
Ride his face and keep it moving.
That's it. Ride his face, get the mustache hairs and his glossy, and move about your business. Eat his terrible food real quick, pat him on his bald head, and send him on his way. That's all you gotta do.
Oh my God.
That's it. So I don't understand Well, I don't know why that's so hard. I just don't get. I don't get. Ladies, if it's on the read profiles, okay. Especially if you gonna ask somebody to read yours, please read the profiles, okay. I don't understand. I can't.
You make me
I can
nauseous.
go all day.
You can, but I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah, I can go all day.
If I don't stop you, we gonna be here all
Because
night.
I sent you some
You
stuff.
did. Can we segue into that?
You can go. Yeah, we can jump on that because
Okay,
I sent
so-
you some stuff.
You sent me something today, and I kind of brought it up amongst some of my employee. I'm gonna say coworkers for game's sake.
Yeah, because you're a boss.
Check that out.
Okay, so we can read. Should I read along while you show it?
Yeah, read it.
Okay, so let me read it along here. So it says things men do that upset women.
That upset.
Would you like me to roll down a list?
I would.
Okay.
Do that.
Number 1,
What is it?
lie.
Lie.
Number 2,
What is it?
be honest.
Be honest.
Number 3, not talk.
Not talk.
Number 4, talk too much.
Talk too much.
Number 5, not show emotion. Number 6, be too emotional. And number 7,
What is I? What is I?
breathe.
Breathe and stop. Ayo, for real. And give it what.
FACTS, not false. Facts. Let's elaborate on that.
All right.
Start with 1, please.
Start with 1. We hate when y'all lie. This is why we hate when y'all lie. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it on out there. If you lie, lie to me with the understanding that I just might know the truth when you're lying to me. Don't expect for me to accept your bullshit if I know the truth.
I don't like that one.
Why? It's true.
It ain't because.
I'm gonna tell you something. Women stay 3 steps ahead of a man.
See,
And I didn't believe that because my grandmother used to say it all the time. But we do. And I'm not trying to say that we're sneakier than y'all because half the time we are. I'm not saying that we lie better than y'all because half the time we do. What I'm saying is y'all do shit and then y'all come up with the dumbest lie that the devil could give you. Shit don't even make sense. You tell me, oh, babe, I love you. I'm finna go to bed, take me a shower, and go to bed. Call you in the morning. Hey, what you doing? Nothing, about to jump in the shower. What you doing? Oh, well, where you been? Nowhere. I was asleep. Well, why you take a shower before you went to bed? And then you gotta take a shower when you get up and you ain't been nowhere and you ain't done nothing.
You sweat in your sleep.
Okay.
But let me go ahead and interject for a second.
Okay. Come on with it.
Here's the problem. It's not that, because, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, okay? So it's not the fact that women lie better than men. It's not the fact that men are dumb liars. It's not even the fact that, what was the other thing you said? That that y'all are already 3 steps ahead.
We are.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Women like to make grandiose reveals about everything. Babies, engagements, divorces, fiancés, new positions at work, everything. We got to make a production out of it, okay? So when a man finds out a woman is lying, the only production is when he confronts that ass and then makes his decision what to do after finding out she lied and moving the hell on. Women got to create a damn whole setup, cook his favorite meal, get his bed ready get him some, I made you this, oh honey, I got you, all this big ass setup, go through these amazing lengths, we're having a great time, and you like that champagne, babe? Oh yeah, baby, this is amazing, I love it, this is great, how did you made my favorite, I'm so blessed, I just love all this, you enjoying that, ain't you? Yeah, baby, it's just great, Did you enjoy that bitch last night too? I'm like, why the pageantry? Why all of that? All the confetti and streamers and all that? It's unnecessary.
It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to sit in my face and lie to me like you don't think I know.
What is a
insult to my
lie for?
intelligence.
First of all, the problem is the definition that y'all don't seem to get. Do you know what the
Lie?
definition of a lie is?
Not the truth.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm supposed to lie and mean it. It's a lie. What do you mean?
Why are you lying? Why can't you just tell me the truth?
You changing the narrative. We talking about the lie.
Tell me
the lie.
Why do you gotta lie?
Well, I don't know what the reason was. Whatever the reason that he thought he needed to lie for was a good reason enough to him to lie.
Oh, gosh.
But let's move forward because we got number 2.
Be honest.
Being honest.
Yeah.
What about that?
I don't agree with it, but I do know that sometimes we
No,
we do
baby,
that.
baby. You know I love make love to you and all that, but I've been just not saying nothing all this time. But things down south just don't smell so good all the time. And I know lately you've been trying to make me go down and have, eat out, and I don't like to eat out really because I don't like what the chef is preparing. If you catch my drift, baby. So can you make better dishes so I would want to dine in? I don't want to do it. You don't want to hear that? Just like when you put on some clothes and all this. What you think about this, baby? Baby, you look like a marshmallow, okay? I'm just going to tell you, baby. I'm talking about you got rows on rows on rows. Like, baby, first of all, you knew that was too. I told you to get your size 12. You want to do a 6. You knew better. You knew better. You knew better. And stop getting them beads that go around your stomach. Them beads been tight for 8 months. They ain't going over. Matter of fact, they up here. You finna wear that as a necklace. Cut it out, baby. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell them the truth. Being honest is the worst thing you do because then you're trying to hurt my feelings.
You can't tell some truths. I know. I don't know why.
So, torn between the lie and the truth. Don't know which one to do. Let's move on because that's ridiculous. Number 3, not talk.
Not talk. Communicate.
Why is it a problem?
Because we want y'all to communicate.
Why? So you can cut
Tell
us the hell
what
off?
the damn problem
Interrupt
is.
us, tell us what we thinking, when we say it, before we say it, how we said it. I said it like this and you said it like that. That ain't what I said. Yes, it is, because it's what you meant.
You through. God damn it, are you through?
Just trying to tell you.
I'm going to tell you, like I tell any of them, I cannot heal what you hide. Men have it bad with hiding shit that's important. Like you just said, you want to tell her that stuff stink. You got to figure out a way to tell her that. But to go tell your homeboys when you get mad at her or some shit like that, that's foul. So now I got to hear from somebody else.
So what women do?
Oh, gosh.
Because I don't know now a woman that kept the type or the action or the performance of her man to herself. I don't know now one of them.
I do. I'm a big girl.
False.
I don't talk my big.
False. Now.
With nobody.
Moving on.
Hell, I barely talk it with him.
To the next one. The next one says what? Not talking. So talking too much. What's wrong with that?
When y'all see a bitch in the street, you say too goddamn much. Shut your mouth. Keep your eyes front and center and keep walking. Say something to her, I'm going to slap the shit out you. That's what we be talking about. I'm just saying. I just went there real quick. My bad. My bad.
I don't know where that came. Why it came.
I don't know who said that either. I don't know where she is. That's a crazy. Y'all better find her. Put a muzzle on her.
So yeah, we gonna not talk because and she talking about you can't heal what you hide. Shit, you better hide so you can heal. My nigga messing with AC. You better run for it. So
shut up.
Okay, the next one is not showing emotion.
Y'all have that so bad.
How?
Cause a lot of like anything like y'all don't let us in when it comes to y'all being emotional. It's like okay, and honestly, I find this a lot in men who are raised by single mothers. I think that as single mothers, we hinder the emotional growth of our sons because they feel like they can't cry. They feel like they have to always be a man and be hard. So that when you get in a relationship, when you get to a point in your relationship where you need to cry or where you need to express how you feel or you need to be emotional, you don't. So now I'm sitting here with egg on my face Because I'm trying to figure out what the hell wrong with you, what's going on, why you're not expressing anything to me. But in your mind, you think it's normal.
You got a little more on your face than the egg. I know that much. But the emotions that you talking about that we don't show is because of the next one, number 6. Too emotional.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
I don't know how that one comes across. But I will say this.
Because the first thing that a woman gonna say is when a man expresses emotion, she gonna call his ass soft.
That's not true.
She gonna call him a punk. Or she gonna call him gay.
I have had men to cry, and I've never called them gay. I've never belittled them or emasculated them. That's me, though. I'm different.
You're different.
I am.
Boy, if I heard that, you know how many dimes I would have
I'm different.
if every time I heard a woman say, I'm different, I'm not like other women, I'm a separate type of, I'm a different type of woman. Girl, I'd be rich.
I'm different.
Rich as Donald after the
I am the
bankruptcy.
type of woman that you would hate to lose. I can say that.
Moving forward.
Oh, okay.
Number 7 is the most important of all. A man just breathing.
It must be my time of the month. I can't stand your ass. I don't want to look at you. You did some stupid shit a few days ago, and now it ain't so easy for me to ignore that shit. I can't stand you. Don't breathe. Hold your breath. Turn blue. Don't say shit.
And that goes to show, folks, and summing all of this up, the classic adage of women can't live with them. The old adage of, as I say, women can't live with them. That's it. Thank you all.
You can't live without them either.
One more Wednesday, baby. For No, I'm Right. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We had a very live crew online. Thanks for all the followers that's tuning in on Facebook Live. For LA Runs Dallas page. We appreciate y'all watching. Next time, leave some comments. We are an interactive show. We want to hear what you got to say. We want to make sure that you all know the golden rule and want to make sure that you know it well, because AC obviously don't. I want you all to make sure you visit the www.mmtgclothing.com. Making moves.
Fire.
Thank you to God, okay? And you can see your boy will don his apparel every week, okay? We got to start making sure AC gets some. Probation is almost up, so she's going to be down for some of that as well. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you go to YouTube. YouTube, I'm uploading all the videos. They're getting there, baby. The videos are getting uploaded.
Slowly but slowly.
Slowly but surely, baby. That's all it is. Hey, we ain't even got a president yet. So, hey, you can wait on my videos. I promise you they on their way. Go to youtube.com/. Shout out to Nathan. No, I'm right 100, okay? Send us all your emails, comments, concerns, anything else you just don't give a damn about to No, I'm right 100@gmail.com. Thank y'all for tuning in another week. We'll be back next week. We may have the president by then. I don't know.
Maybe
And I
not.
may have found some luck online dating. I doubt it. I'm just going to keep experimenting. I got more stories for you. So make sure you tune in next week, 8/7 Central, from the executive suites at KMWI Media Studios. It is Dallas's favorite son with his favorite cousin. Sign it out. And please don't ever forget the golden rule.
Always
LA
right.
on the go, man, traction on the low, making moves, it, chick, drip, king, CEO, feelings, talking about feelings, man, I never really know, but it was in me, hit up Jimmy, now this record about to blow, me and you, that's overdue, in these streets it's a pastime, roll the dice and give me one more chance, and I swear to God it's the last time, as I pray, word to LA, actions allowed, so I hold my peace, in a checkout line, when I make you mine, that's the final sale, we don't keep receipts, here's a lesson, man, no tuition, they just want some time and attention, don't speak so quick, here's some wisdom, just take your time and just listen, she needs 2 things, pay attention, that's loyalty and ambition, to be an asset and addition, and of course the ring finger to glisten. You in need of sexual healing, open up and I'm stealing like